names. This is a major form of identification of a person and sometimes holds a significance to it. On today's episode, we would like to know why it is important to be mindful of the kind of names given to a child when he or she is born. Stick around. I am a queen. This is Connect Nigeria Street Fast, brought to you by Manifest Apparel. Stay tuned.
This episode of Street Files is brought to you by Manifest Apparel.
Why is it important for us to be mindful of the kind of names we give to children when they are born?
Religious or secular?
All rounder.
Okay. Names are. Fortunately, I was in a child naming yesterday.
Okay.
And names are a pace setter. Names determine how far the child will go in life.
Okay.
Name is as important as the person himself.
Well, I think name actually, that word name has a lot to do with our children's future and all that, because most people just give a name because they like the sound, or because they heard maybe their neighbor has child is bearing such name, without really going deep to find out the meaning.
You can name your child Money. Does that mean the child will have, you can name the child Money. It doesn't mean he's going to have money. You can name the child Strong. That's not what determines whether the child is going to be strong or not. So I don't really think, it's just belief system, mindset, that's all. So for me, the names that you like, then just something you can call your children with.
It tells more about the family. It tells more about the parental heritage of the family. So that is why it's very important to be very careful about whatever name you give to your child.
So why is it important for you to be mindful of the kind of names you give to children when they are born?
Well, anyway, personally, I don't think you really need to be mindful. Any name that you feel you like, you can give to your children. Because I believe the name you have given your children is just to help you identify. Say you have 5 children, you don't want to be saying number 1, number 2. So when you give them names, that you can know who you are calling.
If you take a face look at a baby of nowadays, they don't normally name them like me. When they wanted to give birth to me, when they wanted to name me, the kind of name my mother gave to me, she's only the one that knows the meaning of the name. But if you take a face of look of nowadays, if people wanted to give name to their child or their baby, they normally give them successful name like Blessing, Victoria, even Yoruba parts, they normally give Shemilore. But if you take a face look at the olden times, people normally name their children Junior. But if you take a face look at now, there is no more Junior in other names. So to me, if you wanted to give name to your baby, you check of the name before you give the name to her or she, or him or her. So by giving name is really matter most.
And because names represent you, your name represents you. So you are answerable to your name. So whatsoever your name depicts is what you will.
Giving a child a name is just like setting the direction for that child. And the names, if you look at, let me just quote some Bible references. 1 Chronicles chapter 4, verse 9 and 10. Jabez was his name. He was born, the meaning of Jabez is a child that is born out of sorrow. Are you with me now? Mm-hmm. And all through his life, he was a man of sorrow, even in affluence. And he got to a point, he had to ask God, if for nothing, just give me a change of name. Are you with me now? And by so doing, there was a turn for his destiny.
Sometimes when we give name to children, I think is an avenue to be able to identify children. Because if you don't give them name, you won't be able to say, okay, this one is this or that. So you have to have a name to give to each children. Then, if you are looking at the names to give to a particular child, you have to be mindful, not biblically or religious-wise now, but when you are giving a child a name, it should be a name that you yourself should be able to look into and say, okay, this is good to be called, this name is good for my child. So I think it is very well to be mindful of giving anybody or any child a name.
It's very, very important. It's more of the physical than what we think names are. Because names determine how far one can go. If you look at the Bible critically, you will now find out that even before God should bless Abraham, he have to change the name from Abraham to Abraham. Even Sarah. Even Jobless, the name was working against Jobless because it was a foundational issue. If you look at 2 Chronicles 4 verse 9 to 10, that name was working against Jobless until Jobless had to cry for mercy towards God.
And we have come to the end of today's episode. Now, we should always be conscious of the kinds of names we give to our children, because one thing we should take away from today's episode is the fact that good name is better than wealth or riches. With that said, check out our website at www.connectnigeria.com. Also subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on our Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook handles. Until next time, I am McQueen. Bye-bye.
If you like the video you just watched and want more, subscribe now. To watch more videos, click on Watch More Videos.